Hey, happy Thursday. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. What a week it's been so far. We've been pretty successful with our morning OB trade. The group consensus was pretty much long in all markets, and we're going to look at the S&P. We do an 8-4, which is a 2-to-1 ratio. The MNQ or NASDAQ, we do a 24-12, which is a 2-to-1. And then on the Russell, we do a 10-5. And let's just do a little bit of pre-look, just in general, keep things simple, see where we're at, and see if that's a good decision. So overall, you can see that we're above all the 200 period moving averages. Right before opening bell, we are just above the 10 period moving averages on all three markets. On the longer term, the 1 hour, we are well above all the 200 period EMAs and the salmons. So the salmons are all the 200 period EMAs. And everything is just looking perfect. Like the Biden administration has everything just rosy. I love this quote. We talked about it this morning by Vladimir Lenin. There are decades where nothing happens, and then there are weeks when decades happen. I have a feeling that the VIX is so low right now that we're going to be in one of those periods where there's going to be that that weeks where decades happen. I don't know when it's going to be, just feel it in my bones, but we'll see. Let's look at the markets for today, because that's really what we're about, is right now, right here. In general, if here's the all-time high in the purple for the S&P and for the MNQ, the Russell, we're way below that right now. So just wanted to say, if for some reason opening bell drops, then we're looking at anything below this 41.35 is a little bit scary. No trade zone from there down to a little bit below the 200 period, probably back to these wicks down here. So that would be 41.30. So you could get in and then take a 1 DCA, and possibly in this case I might entertain one other. Just depends on how fast it's moving, but ideally you want this to pop and go your direction right away. Same with the NASDAQ. Need to get above this 13,950 that we've been talking about. The EMA looks like the 200 EMA looks like a great spot, but that is, currently that's a good 30. Oh wow, that's like 55 points below. So I don't know if you want to take a chance. I think anything below this line and this peak back here at 915-ish, 920, no go. And on the Russell, let's see if it breaks on the other side of this channel, then that could be a down move once we get below the 200 EMA down to the 2251. So this one I'm probably trading short, and these I might open it up a little bit. This one looks the most in one way, it looks the most bullish if it stays in the channel. Otherwise, it looks the most bearish. All right, let's see what happens going forward. Well, we pretty much had our pop going, and right at opening bell, let's see what we got. We did get our 41 to not quite 8 yet. So I probably would have, I split, did a 7 and a 9. And then pulled up my stop on that one. So protected for one contract. We went 26. I wanted a little bit of a discount, but what did we go to? We went to 66 from 30. So we did get our 24 there, and this one stopped us out. So then the market kind of went sideways for a little bit. This one kept going down, broke below that 2250 spot. Went back for a little bit, and this eventually got our 9. Nice, awesome. Let's see. Let's verify here. 41.75, 40. Oh, okay. 49. So not yet. Okay, we're still waiting on that one. So we're still in this trade, but I would say, I'll probably close it out here on this candlestick to see where it ends up. But overall, 2 out of 3, 24, 7, and -5. So good day. We'll show, like we did yesterday, what that totals out into actual doll hairs. And let's see where we ended up on the overall market and predilections for end of day. All right. So on the S&P daily, ended up a little bit below where I thought. That's not a surprising spot with these 4120 double top and then this retest here. That seems to be a line that we want to look at. It held and then, just a little bit below, but it held and then kicked up a little bit, and now we're back above. We're at all-time highs right now. So it looks like we're just getting ready to fill our opening bell trade. So today, interesting. Let's see. So this one I'm going with, if it pulls back, it's probably going to end right at this 4135, 4140. Ooh, let me pull this up to get all three, or the all-time high. So I've got the top, the center is the old all-time high, and the new all-time high, former new old all-time high. So this will be interesting to see where this ends up. But if it busts through and gets closer and closer to 4200, which I thought we might hit this week, yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, let's look at the other two markets. Well, pretty darn close on the final for the Russell. We're right in the middle on the RSI on the daily, and I barely missed it. 46, by 1 point. So call that pretty close to a win. So today, let's see. Man, this is a tough one. I mean, if it breaks down below this spot, that's a long ways down there. Okay, I'll put it on the 50. Man, originally I thought maybe down to the S1, but this is bouncing off. So, I'm thinking by the end of the day, back up to 2260, maybe a little bit higher than that. This is a tough one. I think it's staying in the channel. So, end of day, who knows what could happen. I mean, it could be way up here. But I like this right now, so we'll go on to the NAS and finish. Well, the NAS ended lower, a little bit lower than I thought. So 79, that's 28 points. So again, kind of similar to the NAS and the S&P look very similar. This dropped a little lower because, like the S&P was more these two tops and this bottom, and then it was just barely below, and then we kicked over a little higher. So this is just a fuzz lower than the S&P right now. So going off of that, I mean, we're talking, up here-ish, like this area or this area, right? All right, I'm gonna stick with it. Hey, this is Derek Demore with Futures Demore. Thanks for being here. Please subscribe and like. And I think that we're all getting better at trading and seeing price action, position, situational awareness, and risk management. That's the key to trading, trusting your track record and putting on trades and letting them do what they do. With this new 2-to-1 minimum, I just see the results, and we'll show you right now where we finished. So this is our total for the day. 8 points, 24 points, -5, total of 27, 126 doll hairs on the micros and 1,260 doll hairs on the minis. All right, thanks for being a part of Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. See you tomorrow.